My name is Bulla Larsen, and I'm from Greenland. I am a full-time translator. I'm translating a text from Danish to Greenlandic, and sometimes from Greenlandic to Danish. I have been living here in Denmark for about 2.5 years now. I was 14 years old, and that day I was living in a dorm together with other girls and boys. One day the leader of the dormitory came to us girls and told us to gather. And then she told us that we were going to the hospital, and but she didn't know. She didn't told us why. And then when we attended the hospital, we were taken to a room. And then when it was my turn, I saw a Danish doctor with a white coat and a Greenlandic lady who was helping him. And then I could see a bed, a bricks with some metal tools. And they told me that I should take my pants off and lay me down to the bed, and then I should spread my legs and lay them on those metal, I don't know how. Yes, and I remember it was cold. Those was cold, and I was very frightened. What was happening to me? I could understand the Danish doctor mumbled something like that, so you don't get pregnant. And I was very afraid, and it was very scary. He took some tools, metal tools, and they were cold and big ones. And then he began to do something, and then I felt a tremendous pain. We were not asked if they could put the IUD in us, or even our parents didn't knew about that. They were not asked for permission. When I had my period, it was very painful, and I had a lot of bleeding, and it was also a too much big IUD spiral. It was for women who had given birth. Also, I could feel that the IUD in me always. And also I got infections. Later I realized that those infections made me sterile, that I couldn't get pregnant. And it was about maybe 15 years later I tried to get pregnant after I met my husband, and we tried to get a child. Nothing happened. Then I went to the hospital, and they examined me, and they could see a very small opening in the other tube. So they tried to give me some hormone pills, and maybe I took the hormone pills half a year, and nothing happened. Then I went to the doctor again, and we agreed that I should get a surgery to open them. And after the surgery, we tried again to get pregnant, but nothing happened. During the period where I tried to get pregnant, it was very hard for me. My other little sister, she got pregnant while I was trying to get pregnant. So it was hard for me to see that my sisters got pregnant and I couldn't get pregnant. I could feel in my body, also mind, oh, I want a child, I want to get pregnant and give birth to a child. And then someday my mother called me by phone, and she told about that my youngest sister also now was pregnant, maybe 3 months after the other sister got pregnant. And I was fighting in pain, so I have just fallen down to the floor and cry and cry. It was very hard for me. I think it is one of the most hardest periods I have experienced in my life when I tried to get pregnant. But then when I could adopt, it was very a happy moment when they said yes to us, that we could adopt a girl, and now I could be a mother. This is Aviaya Ban. She is my daughter. I have adopted her from China. Aviaya is Greenlandic and Ban is Chinese. She is now 27. Here you can see a picture when she was about 4 years. Yes, she is sleeping. She means a lot to me. She is the most important person to me. I support her and I love her, so yes. Ilisima Susan. Sokuti taneruop akorenaqarsinnaangitsoq. It means that ignorance is unacceptable indifference. For the things I went through, it was very painful for my body, for my mind, for my life. I think that the Danish government took my right to give birth to a child. They should acknowledge the pain we went through